or you can give them loans as microfinance with Islamic Murabaha or diminishing musharaka sort of thing, with which, I mean, I'm just assuming on an average, if you're going to give even 10,000 rupees, that way you can give 5 million loans just first year. Okay, and that is not something which you are putting into a pit. It is something which is going to be recovered, which is going to be coming back to you. So next year, that 5 billion, that 50 billion, plus the next year's 50 billion, it will be 100 billion. All right? So it's going to be multiplied. And that way, in about 5 years, you will be able to have about 75 million people which have acquired your loans. So out of 180 million population base, if you have managed to, lend money to 75 million, you can very well imagine whether we would be able to alleviate poverty or not. We have to have the will, we have to have the urge and the desire to accomplish it. If we have that, inshallah, we can succeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Khalid. Now I will request Mr. Nabi of Pakistan Hotel Manufacturers Association to kindly address.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum to all. As I have very little time to express few things regarding textile industry, so I will stick myself to the key components where these ICTs can be utilized. Before discussing the options to use ICT in textile industry, I would like to mention the importance of this industry in Pakistan's economic growth. Pakistan textile industry is the largest one among the manufacturing industries of Pakistan. This industry contributes 8.5% of total GDP. 38% of total labor force is employed in this industry. About 54% of total exports, it contributes 54% in total exports of Pakistan, and which is about 9.5 billion US dollars per year. You can see that these figures, you can imagine if we can save some energy related issues in textile industry. So you can imagine how much energy we can save. Today, textile industry is utilizing information technology in various areas like sourcing, procuring, logistics, human resource management, finance, and production. There are few important areas where still role of information technology is not fully unleashed. Some of such areas are energy generation and consumption in textiles, where implementation of system for monitoring of energy consumption and energy related costs is not readily available, and that is harming especially for SMEs which cannot afford any solution which costs them heavily. A smarter and cheaper solution of this problem would be a software which gathers all energy related data from all energy components of energy consumption and generation on regular basis and indicates variations among these data through different graphs and charts, so that a clear picture of company performance related to energy usage could be obtained, and that could lead to cost of efficient decisions. These energy areas mainly include electrical and thermal utilities. As you are all very aware that natural gas is the main source of electric generation and thermal energy generation in textiles. On electrical side, we can analyze the performance by continuous monitoring of generation system, electrical load management, rescheduling and staggering of load, power factor improvement of capacitor banks. These are technical terms basically. Distribution losses, balance of kilowatt load on three-phase supply, electrical distribution system, electrical motors, load according to their rated loads, electric motor efficiency, efficiency of pumps and load according to their rated values, transformer capacity and utilization, analysis of harmonic generation, phase distribution, lighting system of factory, air compressor performance and their load distribution. And on thermal side, we can monitor data of steam boiler, thermo oil boiler, steam distribution system and piping, condensate return system, waste heat recovery system, combustion and thermal efficiency of boiler, analysis of steam leakages, feed water quality to boiler. These all things can be monitored regularly, and on the basis of these monitoring we can reduce our cost. Basically we have PHMA has already done some work in this field, and we have started developing a prototype software for this, and initially we have implemented this software in more than 15 companies, and we have provided them that this monitoring will let them to save 20 to 25% costs of their utility bills, and in fact they have really saved these costs. So we are unable to launch it on a bigger scale due to financial constraints, as PHMA is not a profit generation body, it is a non-for-profit organization. So I would like the management of ICT Fund and Karachi Camber and other stakeholders to please join hands with PHMA also, so that we can discover possibilities for mutual cooperation, and we are available for you for any expertise regarding energy in textiles, as we are working in this sector since 2010, and practically we have done some work also. Thank you.